Now we are moving on to Model 8. Model 8, I call that as EMA concept. EMA stands for English, Mathematics and Action. That means when you read in a question in English, you must convert them to mathematics and take an action so that you can solve the problem. Now, you are given one of the root of the equations ax squared plus bx plus c is 3 times of the other roots. If one root is 3 times of the other root, it means if one of the root is alpha, automatically it's a 3 times more, it means 3 alpha. That means the both roots are alpha and 3 alpha. This is the meaning of the sentence. Let's say if they say one of the root is alpha and the other root is double the others. Okay, if it is double the others, it means one is alpha, so the other one is 2 alpha. If let's say this says reciprocal of the other roots, that means one root is a reciprocal of the other root, that means one of them is alpha, the other one is 1 over alpha. This is the meaning of the sentence. If let's say they say like this, is a negative of the other root. If one root is a negative of the other root, if the one root is alpha, that means the other root is a negative alpha. So this is the meaning of the sentences which is given. Therefore, we have to understand how to convert the English to become mathematics. Okay, how are we going to take action? We'll do that when we read the questions. Now we're moving on another example. We are moving on to example 16. Okay, 16 in your notes. Okay, now you're in example 16. So in example 16, if you look at carefully in example 16, this is a past year question, came out in SPM in 1995 in paper 1, question number 4. See, they say that one of the root of the equation is x squared plus px plus 12 equivalent 0 is 1/3 of the other root. 1/3 of the other root means you can say that it is alpha, the other one is 1/3 of alpha. This is a statement which I'm stating in a fraction. But there's another way of saying it. That means if this is 3 alpha, the other one is 1/3 of the 3 alpha is alpha. I think this format is much more easier to do because one is a 3 alpha and alpha. This is eliminating without an equation without an fractions. So I'm going to use 3 alpha and alpha for this question. So what is the sum of the root? Sum of the root is negative b over a, which is equals to p over 1. So we will get negative b over a, so I got negative p over 1. And product of the root is c over a, so 12 over 1. Therefore, I'm getting c over a is actually 12. So now I got 3 alpha plus alpha is 4 alpha. 4 alpha is actually equals to negative p. Okay, I got 4 alpha equals to negative p. Therefore, 4 alpha equals to negative p. Therefore, alpha equals to negative p over 4. Then we have alpha times with 3 alpha is a product of the root is equivalent to 12. So alpha times with 3 alpha, we get alpha 3 alpha squared, but the 3 I cut here, this become 1 and this become 4. That's why I got alpha squared equals to 4, and alpha is what? Negative p over 4 square will give me p over 16, p squared over 16 times equivalent to 4. Therefore, I got p squared equals to 64. Then we can root it, so p equals to positive negative 64. Therefore, the answer is positive negative 8. So the answer for this question is p equals to positive negative 8. So we found the value p. So we have solved one past year question here. Now we're moving on to the last example of Model 8. That is came out in 1999, paper 1 and question number 4. So in this question, one of the root of the equation 2x squared plus 6x equals to 2k minus 1 is 2 times of the other root, where k is constant, and find the value of k and also the roots. So we know that 2x squared plus 6k equals to 2k minus 1. So this is not in the right form of the quadratic, so I'm restructuring the equation. So I brought the 2k and the other side I got negative 2k, and 1 I bring negative 1 bring the other side I got 1. Therefore, I got 2x squared plus 6x plus 1 minus 2k equals 0, where a equals 2 and b equals to 6 and c equals to 1 minus 2k. Now we are going to find the sum of the product, sum of the root and the product of the root. Sum of the root is alpha plus 2 alpha equals to 3 alpha. And sum of the root is negative b over a, and negative b is what? 6. So 6 over 2, I got 6 over 2, you got negative 3. So negative 3 divided by 3 will get me negative 1 equals to alpha. So I know the alpha is negative 1. Therefore, the product of the root is alpha times with 3 alpha, which is a c over a is a product. So c over a, c is what? 1 minus 2k divided by 2 equals to 3 alpha squared. So I got the 2 times here, I got 2, bring the other side, I'll get 6, 2 times 3 is 6. So, and alpha is negative 1, so I square it, I got negative 1 squared. So now I'm going to solve this equation. So I got 1 minus 2k equivalent to 6, because negative 1 squared is 1, so 1 times 6 is 6. So I got 1 minus 2k equals to 6, therefore 1 minus 6 equals to 2k, so negative 5 over 2 is equal to k. Now we have found the value of k as negative 5 over 2. But we do need to find from the question, so we need to find the question the roots. So we know the roots are alpha and 2 alpha, and alpha is what? Negative 1. So the roots are, one of them is alpha, the other one is what? 2 alpha. Therefore, this is negative 1, this is 2 times with negative 1. This is 2 times with negative 1, which is equivalent to negative 2. So the two roots are negative 1 and negative 2. So now we have completed the question. That's all for this topic.